Good evening, everyone. This is Joey. Hope you all are having a fantastic week so far, and we've made it through another day. It is Tuesday evening as I record this, and was really racking my brain today about what I was going to record this evening. But a little while ago, it came to me, and I was looking at some stuff up on YouTube about Warren Buffett, and he talked about his love for reading and how he still reads several hours a day on different things and learns about different things, but he's always loved to read. And I'm the same way, instilled with a love of reading primarily from my parents, from some amazing teachers that I had growing up, and um, because I wanted to be like my older sister, and she was a reader, and found a little while ago one of the books that I had growing up and that I read, and um, it is the illustrated classic edition of Mark Twain's The Adventures of Tom Sawyer. Look at this. These were the classic books where it has like um, text on one side and a picture on the other. Um, I read so many of these. It was really the first books that I read. So I read Tom Sawyer. I read Huckleberry Finn. I read The Hound of the Baskervilles, Kidnapped, um, Treasure Island, Moby Dick. Just so many, and it instilled that just sense of wonder that you get. And I moved on from there and had adventures with the Hardy Boys and Tom Swift and Encyclopedia Brown and just so many others. Moved into adult novels, and the novels of Stephen King, and just so many mysteries. I love mystery novels, and especially the Sherlock Holmes stories by Sir Arthur Conan Doyle. But what about you? What are some of the books that you grew up on and some of the books that you enjoy? And what are some things that you enjoy reading now? Reading calms me and it relaxes me. And I've found that lately it's been a rough time lately. It's just different things that are happening, and you don't want to be a pessimist about life, but sometimes life happens. And bad things happen. It doesn't mean that you're a bad person or that you've done bad things. Bad things happen to all people if you live long enough and if you go out long enough. Now, maybe if you sealed yourself off in a room from everybody, maybe bad things wouldn't happen to you, but good things probably really wouldn't either. And in those times, I found that a good book can at least take me away for a while. And for a while, those were when I was growing up in fifth and sixth grade. A lot of those books were comic books. So if and this is especially to the parents out there, let your rids a little let your rids let your rids do whatever they want to do, but let your kids read comic books. Okay, comic books can help so many people who are struggling to read, especially kids who are struggling maybe with dyslexia. They can isolate the panels and they can isolate the words easier reading comic books. For a long time, comic books got a bad name, even up to a point when they really should not have. So I've always been a big proponent of comic books. If you want to get a bunch of these, get these for your kids. Read with them. Um, Challenge them to read maybe a little bit above their current level. Um, you can go out and still buy a cheap dictionary and have them look up words maybe that they don't know. Ask them questions. Read whatever they're reading and have questions about it. They will get more out of that than most anything else that you can do. And I'm not saying never let them go outside and play, of course not. I'm not saying not to ever let them play video games. I did that as well. Have a good balance of things. Maybe an hour. Say, hey, we're gonna stay off the iPad. We're gonna stay off the iPhones, Androids, PlayStations, Xbox, Nintendo, whatever, the internet, and we're gonna pick up a book for 1 hour, or maybe a half hour, maybe 15 minutes. Challenge them to read for 15 minutes. Read with them. Um, Give them a comic book to read and say, hey, go read this, come back, tell me what this story is about. Just encourage that sense of wonder of reading, and it'll make the world a better place. So you go out and make the world a better place. Read to your kids, and let your kids read to you, and just simply let your kids read. Go out, make it a great day, and have a great night. Bye. See ya.